everyone, Mr. Fox here, and today I've brought to you my part 2 to my Series 3 tier list for Marvel Snap. There were so many cards in this series that I had to make 2 videos, and if you haven't seen part 1, please watch that video before you watch this one. The link is located in the description. As usual, if you like today's content, please click the like, the subscribe button, and leave a comment down below. Okay, let's get started. All right, the first card we're going to take a look at is Howard the Duck. Howard the Duck is definitely going straight to the meh tier. You don't need him unless you want to make your Spectrum ongoing decks a bit spicy. The Human Torch is going straight to A tier. He is a great move card that enables high-powered scores in certain locations, and also for the Phoenix Force deck, great addition. Invisible Woman is going to C tier. She's not that great, only used in that very niche Hela deck. Lady Thor, B tier. She's only great for those Thor cards, those Thor decks that are run, but they're not necessarily popular in the meta, or for those Mr. Negative decks. Juggernaut, straight to A tier. He is a great card. He is a great card that has just seen a resurgence in the negative move deck, but is also a great surprise card. Kingpin, in my opinion, I'm gonna put him in B tier. He's making the negative move decks all the more better, and if you want to make that negative move Scream deck work, you're gonna need him. Leader, gonna go to C tier. If you know Marvel Snap, he used to be a cracked card. Until they nerfed him. They had to hard nerf him into the ground, and they kind of brought him back, but he's just not that great of a card. Lockjaw, I think he's going to be in C tier. I don't really see him a lot. Maybe in some Thanos decks, maybe, but you don't got to unlock Lockjaw anytime soon. Luke Cage is a fantastic card, automatically in S tier. His global effect, they nerfed him, then that definitely brought him down, but then they brought him back. S tier card for sure. And M'Baku, meh card. You don't need him. Poor guy. Poor M'Baku. You don't need him. Magic, A tier card. Absolutely essential for some Iron Man Onslaught decks. Great card. Extends the game to 7 turns. Absolutely. Okay, Magneto, top of S tier without a shadow of a doubt. Just a well-designed card. Get Magneto, completely destroyed Surfer decks. Maria Hill, I'm gonna put her in C tier. I mean, unless you like the big hands, kind of the big hand as in like generate a big hand for your either your big devil dinosaur deck, unless you need them for that. That's combined also with the Ronin deck. I put out a video about that. That's all you kind of need her for. Martyr, I'll put her in B tier. She makes some Zoo decks good, but in my opinion, you don't need her. Master Mold is going to go into the B tier. Great for Ronin, and recently with the Misery on revealed decks. Maximus, also B tier. Great with Ronin, but other than that, don't need him. Miles Morales, I think he's a B tier. Well-designed card. Great, making a resurgence with the negative move deck. Mirage, also in B tier. Good hand generator. Not necessary. Fun to play with. Mr. Negative, A tier card. I personally am not a fan of Mr. Negative, just because, again, he's a big combo card. If you don't draw him, your deck is done for. But he has seen a resurgence recently in the meta. Mr. Negative, whole archetype built around him. Mojo, B tier. Okay card. Only good in Spectrum ongoing decks. Moon Knight, top of B tier. He's just made a resurgence with his new buff that discarding an even number card in your opponent's hand. Mysterio, I'm going to put Mysterio in A tier. I think he's a very well-designed card. Works great with the Series 5 called Mockingbird. Mystique, I am also going to put her in A tier. Unfortunately, she's not really much in the meta. She's only in those Mr. Negative decks. She's just a really well-designed card, a good tool to have in your pocket. You know what? I'm gonna put her towards the top of B tier. Yeah, I'm gonna put her on top of B tier. Megasonic, also going in B tier. Good card, good surprise card, but not necessary to reach infinite or have the best deck in the meta. Nick Fury, Yeah, I'm going to put him in C tier. Yeah, I'm just going to put him in C tier. Hand generator card, not great. Omega Red, we're going to put him in B tier. Great for the Spectrum ongoing decks, but just not necessary for a a meta deck. Orca, also in C tier. Good surprise card. But not necessary. Patriot, S tier, 100%. Its own deck archetype. It's still in the meta. Well-designed card. Makes Ultron amazing. Makes Brood amazing. Even though Brood is amazing in Silver Surfer. Great card. Polaris. I like Polaris a lot, and I'm going to put her... Well, I like her a lot recently just because of the negative move deck with Scream that's coming around. She moves a 1 or 2 cost card of your opponents. It's a good card. Psylocke, I'm also going to put her at the top of... towards the top of B tier. She empowers other cards to other major decks to exist in the meta because of her energy boost. So I'm going to put her right there. And this is now, ladies and gentlemen, where now we have the second B tier that I told you it was going to, that I maybe hinted at in the very beginning because there were so many. So I'm going to put this right here. Oops. I'm going to make a copy of this and put this here. All right, second B tier. Quake is going to go here at the B tier. Great surprise card, but just not necessary for decks. Quinjet, I'm going to put him at the bottom of A tier. Just a well-designed I'm going to put Quinjet at the bottom of A tier. Just a good card. Great for Airsim decks needed. Red Skull, unfortunately, only good in the Shiri decks. I'm going to put him in C tier. Just not needed for any meta decks. Rescue, only needed in nowhere. Only needed in nowhere. So we're going to put Rescue right there in the C tier. Rock Slide, top of A tier, baby. This guy is just so good. Filling your opponent's deck with junk is just a phenomenal way to win the game. Makes Darkhawk a great card. I will put Quake just a little bit over there. Okay, Rogue. I'm also going to put Rogue in A tier. A great tech card that steals an ongoing ability from your opponent. Ronin. I'll put him in B tier. He's kind of a one-trick pony with the Maximus Master Mold package. I like him. I've won some games with him. I like to put him with Devil Dinosaur. Sauron, unfortunately, C tier. Our evil dinosaur character guy. Yeah, C tier, only good in one deck. Sentry, A tier, without a doubt, and probably a little bit higher on the A tier. Yeah, let's put... Yeah, these guys need to be moved up. I just like move better. I just like move a lot, so we're going to move Sentry. Just so great in junk decks. So great in junk decks. So definitely get him if you like junk, because you gonna need him. Okay, Sarah. Oh, I love Sarah a lot in Surfer decks. She makes all of your cards cost 1 less, but to the minimum of 1 cost. Shadow King. Oh my gosh. Fantastically designed card. We're actually going to put him at the top of A tier just because he wins games, folks. There is nothing like playing him up against a blob and seeing that blob drop down to 0. Shauna's just got a buff. Whoa. She just got a buff, and I think she belongs in B tier. Only good in the Zoo decks. She-Hulk. B tier. She used to be the best card in the game, but then she's just not really needed. She's just not really needed right now in the meta, in my opinion. Shuri, also in B tier. She works great with the Nimrod destroyed decks. You know what? Maybe I would say ahead, maybe the top of B tier, towards the front of B tier. All right, Silver Samurai is going into the C tier. Just whatever. Maybe in the meh category, maybe borderline meh category. Silver Surfer, absolutely amazing card. Amazing card. Go straight to S tier. Go straight. All right, Spider-Man. Spider-Man is going to go to the A tier. Great move, enabler card. Make your Craven card get majorly buffed. Spider-Man 2099 going in the meh category. Stature going to go into the B tier category. Stegron also in the B tier category. Just has seen a resurgence in the meta recently with the negative move deck. Super Scroll, I'll put him in B tier. Yeah. A tech card to have in your back pocket on a rainy day, but not necessary for the meta. Taskmaster used to be the card, but is going into C tier. The Hood, 100% S tier card. Unlock this card as soon as possible. It's great in junk, great in destroy, great in bounce. Excellent card. Thor, unfortunately, I'd hate to put him in C tier, but I'll put him in B tier. Look, he's good if you can pop him off with a Lady Thor, but in my opinion, just not the best. He should be better. I don't know how they would improve him, but he should be better. Titania, I'll put her in A tier. She's great in junk decks and a great finisher to add some power to your lane. Typhoid Mary, I'm going to put her in the C tier. You only need her in the Shuri Sauron decks. Ultron is going straight to S tier. He is a fantastic card. Get him as soon as possible. Such a great card. Valkyrie, I'm going to put her in C tier. Probably the top of C tier. She is a fantastic surprise card. I have lost a number of games to her just because I wasn't thinking, oh my gosh, my enemy team has a Valkyrie. Venom, upper A tier. This card is just so good. It makes destroyed decks just amazing. Get Venom. Oh, Viper. Viper is definitely going. I just got to make room, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm running out of room here. I have a second B tier. Here. Let me make some room for Viper here. Here's the thing about Viper. She got a buff. Well, she actually got a nerf and a buff. Nerf, they dropped her power down to 4, but her ability is still very much so worth it. The fact that she gets to send the lowest powered card on your side over, it's so good. So definitely Viper will be in A tier. Wasp, B tier. You don't really need her except for Patriot decks. Wave used to be an amazing card, but then there was this back in the day, they had this combo with She-Hulk, Death, and Wave, and it was amazing. But then they nerfed it and got rid of it. B tier, only good in ramp decks. Wong, straight to S tier. Wong is probably one of my favorite cards in the game next to Silver Surfer. The Wombo combos that you can get with this guy, the Black Panther, the White Tiger, all of the Odin stuff that you can pull off with him. So much fun. You will enjoy this card. Maybe not the highest stats of win percentage in the game, but just one of the most fun cards in the game, without a shadow of a doubt. Yellow Jacket is in the meh category. You don't need him at all. And then we're going to put Zero here right at the bottom of the C tier here. You don't really need him. You kind of hope he doesn't show up in the Shauna pool that you have, but we'll put him right here. Wow. This is finally it, you guys. The end of my Marvel Snap Series 3 tier list. And a little disclaimer, the B tier line, I had to make an extra line just because there were so many cards. I would say that the cards that I placed down here, I would generally place these guys where my mouse is hovering over. I would generally place these guys towards the up of B tier, not to be too confusing there. But yeah, there you have it. I'd love to hear from you. If you liked today's content, please click the like button, smash that subscribe button, and leave a comment down below. I'd love to hear whether you agree with my Series 3 tier list or not. I'm pretty sure some of you out there disagree with where I placed some of these cards. As usual, ladies and gentlemen, this is Mr. Fox saying, work hard, play hard, and enjoy your life. We'll see you in the next video.